Coach, coming up with Franklinton on Friday. Just tell me what the week of practice has been like getting ready for this big game.
It's been very good. Obviously, through a couple more films of exchanging film with Coach Buck, we know a whole bunch about each other. So, but in a very very good football game, contested football game at 28-20 in the first game, I thought physically they pushed us around a little bit in the second half. But getting ready for this week is if you can't get ready to play in the first round of the playoffs, when will you? So it's been a good week for us. Had the Veterans Day and had a chance to get together and talk a little bit about Veterans Day and how us being fortunate. But it's been a good week overall. Been upbeat. We've had great weather up to this point. I understand Mother Nature's not going to be so nice to us the next couple of days, but that's just something we have to deal with.
How do you prepare for something like the cold?
I don't think you can. And our group is fine. I was surprised the way we handled the rain in the Warren County game, but it was just like a grain of salt. I've had teams in the past that panicked. You don't get an opportunity. You can take a 5-gallon bucket out full of water and dip your old ball in it and try to practice with it, but we had that weather game that we turned it over a couple of times towards the end of the game. So, but once again, I think my question to them was about sleeves or whatever, and one of them said out of the back said, "Listen, we'll take care of it." So I'm not worried about it. They're not worried about it. What we're worried about is preparation and focus and the things that I think maybe we've slacked on a little bit in the last couple of weeks. But make no excuses. We had a great run, won 6 in a row. Floundered a little bit in game 11 to put us in the position we're in, but we're excited to be where we are, playing at home and playing a quality team like Franklin.
Well, tell me about Franklinton for people that will come out that didn't necessarily go and see you play them on the road. What kind of team should they expect to see come Friday?
The best story that I can tell was 13 minutes to go in the game when Coach Milligan was getting up front. We looked at each other, getting ready to go up top. He goes up top on the headsets. He said, "Man, they're big." We got a quality athlete at quarterback, so being able to offset running the counter with him keeping the football. Plus they throw and catch the ball fairly well. So once again, and I remember it back at that day, which would have been week 8, I believe, was a big challenge for us. So, we've had a chance to rep defending the pass, which is not what they want to do. They want to run counter. They want number 11 to tote the football. So once again, big challenge for us because of the fact they are multi-dimensional, and we're going to have to play one of our better games.
Talk about your playmakers Friday night. Who do you need to step up to really give you guys a good chance to win?
Of course, DeJuan's had a huge year. We need to be able to throw and catch a little better. Our leading receivers, Keandre Banks, Bam as we call him. And we've got, some other receivers. Marcus Jones has played well for us. Marcus Allen has caught the football now. He's still fighting that, had a broken bone in his hand, so hasn't been as effective. But we had an unfortunate thing today. Our tight end went down, Clay Smith, in practice. Just unfortunate. Hopefully he's going to be fine. Took a bang on the knee, tweaked it a little bit, so hopefully he'll be fine because he's been a big player for us, both blocking and receiving the football. So we've got a talented group that can make plays. Of course, DJ's rushed for almost 1,200 yards. So we just need to be a little more consistent. I think to provide that intensity and that emotion that allowed us to be 8-2 at one point in time before that 11th game loss. I think getting some of that back is going to be a big key for us.
What's the general excitement like on a playoff week like this going into it? It's a one and done situation.
Without a doubt. And once again, as coaches, it's our responsibility. But these young men have responded. We've had a little bounce in our step this week. So, and practice has been good. One more opportunity tomorrow, possibly in a much harsher environment weather-wise. But that'll be interesting to see that tomorrow in practice to get ready for Friday night. So it's been good. We've had 3 quality practices this week, and obviously you need that in this scenario where you got to win to stay in. So we know the importance of the game, and once again, I think our crowd will play hard. Let's go, team on 3. 1, 2, 3. Good work. Great job today, gentlemen.
Good job, boy.
Great job today, gentlemen.